You think failure is the end? Think again. Some of the biggest successes were born from complete disasters. But what if the very thing you see as your worst setback is actually your greatest opportunity? What if missing your goal is the only way to find your true path? Today, we're diving into the story of how a failed video game became one of the most powerful business tools in the world, Slack. Slack's journey began not as a workplace productivity tool, but as an ambitious gaming project led by Stewart Butterfield. Before co-founding Slack, Butterfield was already well known in the tech world as one of the co-founders of Flickr, the photo-sharing platform that Yahoo acquired in 2005. However, his true passion lay in gaming, and after his success with Flickr, he turned his attention toward building an innovative multiplayer online game. In 2009, Butterfield founded Speck, a startup focused on developing an MMORPG called Glitch. The game had a unique, whimsical art style and encouraged player collaboration rather than combat, setting it apart from more traditional online games. With a talented team and financial backing from investors who believed in Butterfield's vision, Speck seemed poised to make an impact in the gaming industry. But despite the creativity behind Glitch, the game struggled to find a sustainable audience. While it attracted a small but passionate user base, it never gained the traction needed to justify the company's investment. By 2012, the team faced a harsh reality. Glitch was not financially viable. After numerous efforts to pivot within the gaming market, Butterfield and his team made the painful decision to shut it down. While Glitch may not have been a commercial success, the tools Speck built to manage internal team communication were proving to be unexpectedly valuable. Like any distributed team working on a complex project, Speck needed an efficient way to coordinate work, share updates, and keep communication fluid. Email chains were cumbersome, and existing chat tools lacked the flexibility and organization they needed. To solve this problem, the team created an internal messaging system that centralized conversations, integrated with other tools, and allowed for seamless collaboration. This tool wasn't built for the public. It was simply a way to help the Speck team work more efficiently. But as Glitch faded, Butterfield recognized something important. They had built something far more valuable than a game. The communication platform they had relied on internally had the potential to transform workplace collaboration. Unlike gaming, where they struggled to find a market fit, this tool addressed a universal pain point that businesses worldwide were experiencing. Recognizing this opportunity, Speck pivoted completely. Instead of trying to salvage the gaming business, they rebranded and repurposed their internal tool into what would become Slack. The transition wasn't immediate. It required refining the product, identifying a target audience, and convincing companies to abandon long-established ways of communicating in favor of something new. One of the key elements that made Slack stand out was its focus on user experience. Traditional workplace communication tools like email and Skype felt outdated and clunky. Slack was designed to be intuitive, visually appealing, and deeply integrated with other work tools. It allowed teams to organize conversations into channels, search archives effortlessly, and even automate certain workflows through integrations with external apps like Google Drive, Trello, and later, Zoom. But having a great product wasn't enough. The Slack team needed to convince businesses to try something unfamiliar, which meant an effective launch strategy was crucial. Rather than a massive marketing campaign, they took a grassroots approach, offering Slack to small teams, gathering feedback, and refining the experience based on real user needs. Word of mouth spread rapidly, and soon, larger companies took notice. Slack officially launched in 2013, and its growth was nothing short of extraordinary. Within just a year, it had over 120,000 daily active users, a figure that continued to skyrocket as more companies embraced the platform. This rapid adoption was fueled by a few key factors. First, Slack understood that teams don't just need a chat tool. They need an ecosystem. By integrating with hundreds of third-party applications, it became more than just a messaging platform. It was a centralized hub for all workplace collaboration. Whether it was file sharing, project management, or automated notifications, Slack made it easy to streamline workflows. Second, the product's design encouraged organic adoption within companies. Employees who started using Slack would invite colleagues who would then invite more people, creating a viral effect within organizations. Unlike traditional enterprise software that required top-down adoption, Slack spread from the bottom up, driven by employees who found it genuinely useful. Third, venture capitalists recognized Slack's potential early on. Investors including Andreessen Horowitz, Accel, and Social Capital poured millions into the company, allowing it to scale quickly and continuously improve the platform. By 2015, Slack had raised over $340 million and was valued at $2.8 billion, an astronomical rise for a company that had pivoted from a failed gaming startup just a few years earlier. As Slack's success grew, so did competition. The biggest threat came from Microsoft, which launched Microsoft Teams in 2017 as a direct response to Slack's rise. Given Microsoft's dominance in enterprise software, with existing integrations into Office 365, Teams quickly gained traction. Unlike Slack, which required businesses to adopt a new platform, Teams was seamlessly integrated into a toolset companies were already using. Slack didn't back down. In a bold marketing move, the company took out a full-page ad in the New York Times welcoming Microsoft Teams to the market, while subtly highlighting Slack's superiority. The message was clear. Slack was the innovator, while Microsoft was simply playing catch-up. Despite the competition, Slack continued to evolve. The company focused on expanding enterprise adoption, enhancing security features, and making integrations even more powerful. Yet, the challenge of competing with a tech giant remained, and Slack needed to make a decisive move to secure its future. In 2020, Slack announced that it was being acquired by Salesforce for $27.7 billion, marking one of the largest deals in tech history. The acquisition positioned Slack as a critical component of Salesforce's vision for the future of workplace collaboration, integrating it deeply into customer relationship management and enterprise solutions. For Butterfield and the team, the sale was both a validation of their vision and a new chapter in Slack's evolution. What started as a failed gaming project had become one of the most influential workplace tools of the modern era, proving that sometimes the best business ideas emerge from unexpected failures. Slack's story is a masterclass in entrepreneurial resilience and adaptability. There are several key takeaways for aspiring business leaders. Failure can reveal hidden opportunities. Tiny Speck's failure in gaming led to the discovery of Slack's true potential. Entrepreneurs should always be open to pivoting when circumstances change. Product market fit is everything. Glitch struggled because it didn't have a large enough market, but Slack succeeded because it addressed a real, universal pain point. User experience drives adoption. Slack's intuitive design made it easy for teams to embrace, setting it apart from clunky corporate software. Grassroots marketing can be more powerful than traditional advertising. Slack grew through word of mouth and organic adoption, proving that a great product markets itself. Even great companies face competition. Microsoft's entry into the space forced Slack to innovate continuously, showing that no market is ever truly safe from disruption. Slack's journey from a gaming startup to a $27.7 billion acquisition is one of the most remarkable pivots in tech history. It's a testament to the power of adaptability, vision, and recognizing opportunity in unexpected places. I'll leave you to discuss in the comments about what makes a startup truly resilient. You can support us by subscribing if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you soon in another video.